Hello guys, and welcome to another OpenRA game. And today this is a 1v1v. This is this is a 1v1v1. There we go. I got it out. I stuttered it out. So, in this game, it was meant to be sort of like a warm-up game between me and my friends. So we have Mr. General Iroh over here. We have Mr. Sharosin over here, and you have the good old Smurf of Destiny over here, and I just got an artillery piece. How do you feel about that? So as you can see, both armies are heading towards me, like usual. So this game, each of us go for slightly different techniques, and as you can see, there is not a lot of war. Like, look at this guy. Like, what is this? No. And then he's sending in the rest of his forces. I'm like, bitch, please. So I'm the only ally. These two are Soviets. It was just a random pick. Like we didn't choose to go like this. And obviously, as you can see, Mr. Thingy Bobby is moving in on me as well. Don't worry, I do survive. Some miracle of Jesus. Now he kind of like pulls back, which is nice for me. So as you can see, now we're waiting for our oil refineries to be built back up, and then see, the problem is that you can never tell how close the enemy is. Like, I don't think I saw that his whole force was there. So my tactic for this game was to build up a lot of infantry, because I saw that there wasn't a lot of resources. I felt that troops would be a lot more effective than tanks would be. Whether that works out or not, you'll find out. You can see I've now got a turret there. He's firing off some infantry to cover his ass there, and then Renal's just poking. It's a bit of a poke. Everybody loves a bit of a poke. Poke! Everybody loves that poke! As you can see, there's a crate just there, and I'm like, fine. I grab it, and what do I get? I get a rank up on my medium tank, which is quite nice actually. So as you can see, I've already got a second power point, I've got a pillbox. I also didn't realise there was a package just there, apparently. Apparently I'm blind as shit. So we're not a lot going on at the minute, but in a couple of minutes, you know, this game just takes a little while to build up. As you can see, he's sending us, like, he tries to engineer me like a little bitch, which isn't gonna happen. It's like, no. I believe I've got another pillbox in the works. If I don't, there's a bit of artillery just to say hi. That artillery was really useful to get early on. Really good. As you can see, this engineer is getting fucked up by a turret. Then just a pillbox, just for la-di-da's sake. So let's see what's happening. Production-wise, just to kind of like give you an idea. So production-wise, power. He's getting a heavy tank, couple of riflemen. Game seems run out of money there, obviously. He's trying to build a flank to a radar dome. Troops. I'm building my war factory. And then hopefully after that's built, we can begin. So as you can see, we all know that this map is very simple, so we each know that we have to cover our right and our left, you know, could be attacked at any time. There's another box there, which I grabbed. There's quite a lot of boxes on this map. I don't know whether that was part of how it's meant to be, or if that's just how it is, but there always seems to be a lot more boxes on this map than most. But that might be because it's a lot of a smaller map. Now, I also did use the gems up for a while, because I'm a blind fuck. I'm pretty sure everyone else like grabbed it like into something, and I just kind of like hoarded them away. Yeah. So as you can see, everyone's got well, he's got 2 ore trucks. He's starting his tank production. You know, I didn't feel like tank production was a good idea. Like, I don't seem to do well when I have a large army of tanks. But infantry, apparently I do well with, because I do decently well in this game. I'm not going to like spoil anything, because if I spoil anything, there's no point in me recording this or you watching it. I'm not going to spoil who wins or who loses, who gets wrecked, who doesn't get wrecked, who multiplies to win. But things do get interesting, and a lot of stuff does happen. A lot of stuff. So because I've got this this now, I'm pretty sure I start building up a bit of artillery, because a bit of artillery is pretty helpful on a map like this, where you know that infantry is a big part. You can get a bit of artillery going, it'd be super good. Now, one thing me and my friends here don't like to do is a bit of like, because as you can see there's a ridge here, like it would be pretty easy for me to just set artillery along this ridge and just like bombard, but that's like fucking stupid. So as you can see, I've got 2 ore trucks now. Sharosin still doesn't, but seems like he's struggling for money. Look at that crate just landed right there. £1,000, lucky cunt. And yeah. So I really do hate like these post-production things, because like I can't talk to my friends and like make jokes and go, isn't that funny? You know, something like that. I don't laugh like that. If you laugh like that, leave a comment. And if you do laugh like that, I don't know what's wrong with you. See, another thing that really didn't happen was a bit of a large air force. You know, we used a bit of air, but that's probably about it. I just shot that down, and my fucking light tank just got full wrecked, and the medium tank, no. Look at the V2s just camping there, you cunt. We don't like doing it, but you know, a bit of artillery is always helpful. Struggling for power, obviously. Sending zipping around. Doesn't have a larger force as. See, the problem with a game like this, if like me and Green had known this was like the kind of troops they had, we would probably have tried to attack him. But you know, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Fucking cunt flat. No, that's right. Could you cunt flat? But as you can see, I also do have a helicopter now. Heli chopper, and because like I see that these E2s are causing a bit of a problem, it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna go over there and just go bow. Oh, I do. I managed to kill both of them. It was like, bitch, please. There's 1,800 quid you're not gonna get. So I finally got my service depot. 8 minutes gone past, and there's a bit of skirmishes going back and forth, but not a lot of huge engagement yet. Like a game like this doesn't things like once everything's been built up, then it's a lot quicker pace. You know, like most RTSs like this, it takes a while to build up, and then once you've got there, you can just pound. You can just pick and pound. That's what I always say. So he's got a flame turret there. He's got another power plant. So at the minute, General Iroh is probably the strongest. Then it's probably me, and then it's poor old Sharosin over it. And as you can see, all of his ore is pretty much gone, like straight away. He's also got 2 airfields. Now, the thing about the Soviets is that having an airfield is a huge advantage, as it means that you can get access to the paratroopers and stuff like that. And paratroopers are fucking immense. So, I've just got like a couple of rangers here just to like cover my ass in case of an invasion, which appears to be happening. He's shifted all of his forces up to the north of his base. Oh, and then he shifts them back. Don't know what he was doing, but he wanted to shift shaft. Shift and shaft. Shift and shaft. Shift, shaft, shift, shaft. There is what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a attack dog. It's a doggy! Oh, let's watch the poor doggy just get wrecked. Here it goes. It's gonna get wrecked. Yep. Are those? Yeah, they are. They're grenaders. I don't know why you built a couple of grenaders. Grenaders, you have to be careful with grenaders, because if they drop a grenade, then your whole force is gone. Right. That is it. There's also a crate just there. Let's see what it gets. 1,000 quid. That's super helpful. That fucking didn't get far. Yeah, you're plain. Fuck you and your plain Soviets. So, my base is definitely well defended, but it's very compact compared to General Iroh's thingies. General Iroh didn't have hardly any base defenses. He's got a SAM site. That's about it. But that's probably because you don't want to waste money on base defenses when you're trying to concentrate tank production like he's doing. Like, tank production is the key. Well, the key for him anyway. Whereas me, I'm kind of like a bit here and there. You know, I've got a couple of tanks, a couple of troops. You know, just generally trying to make sure that my my ass is protected. So, another thing to do with like when you want a huge force like this is to sort of like scatter them out. As you can see, there's a little force coming to take out my 4 rangers that are here. But my artillery is fighting back. My helicopters are also fighting back as well. Is that a longbow? Did I manage to build a longbow? I did. Damn. Don't know how I managed to get money for that. But I have a longbow. Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. And if you don't know the reference to that, that was a family reference. Family Guy. So as you can see, you also landed some paratroopers here, which do not live long. Artillery says, bitch, please try again. A couple of my troops have also gone wandering as well, thanks to the spy plane. I hate spy planes. If you're very good with spy planes, you can literally divert all of an ally's forces over to the other side of the base, and then you can just walk in, which is fucking annoying as shit. Because by the time you can destroy the spy planes, but it's just so quick that it's already spied it and gone. And by the time the missiles hit, you know, they already know what they need to do, and your troops have already buggered off to the other side of your fucking base. So, spy planes, I don't know if they need to be. I wouldn't say it's a bug, but maybe it should be looked into to kind of like stop the bullshit where all of your troops or all of your anti-air stuff just moves. Like, I know there's a guard mode and stuff like that, but I don't think a spy plane should be considered like an attack. Like, aggressive usually means that if an enemy's within sight, it, you know, ba-bam! You know, whereas the spy plane isn't really in range, it just like shifts everything. It's like a bitch. Right, I'm just gonna drink some milk, so I'm gonna be silent for a couple of seconds. Sorry about that. So, let's see what's happening. So we got a force here. We've got a force here with a couple of V2s and stuff like that. We got a tiny army here. Poor Sharosin. But he does have a flame tower. Flame towers are pretty good. So I'm just going to see what they're all doing at this point in time, whilst nothing really seems to be happening. General Iroh is definitely overpowered. I have the most power. Then it's Greeno, and then it's Sharosin. So if we go into production, let's see what's happening. So he's got another power plant going. He's got a couple of tanks going. He's got a couple of MiGs going. His paratroops are ready to produce. Sharosin is building up another ore truck when he gets the cash, And I am just working towards GPS. I don't have anything else production. Oh, and I'm building another power plant. Why am I building another plant, you may ask? I have no idea. I believe it's to build something special. Special? Special! God, fucking insane.